Toastmasters and guests, good evening.
Good evening.
What is the most complicated thing on this universe? Any idea?
Brain.
Yes, human brain. In other words, it is a human mind. Today, let's see how our mind works. This concept of mind model, which I am going to explain, is used in various alternative and complementary therapies like hypnotherapy, NLP, and various coaching techniques. So, back to the very beginning. The sperm meets the egg. Then what happens? In other words, the sperm meets the egg and cell starts to divide. What do you think would be the first part of you which is formed?
Brain.
Yes, brain. So let's call it the unconscious mind, which is group of cells which are dividing continuously and which are communicating with one another with neuron. This unconscious mind is responsible for your body functions. It says give the signal like grow that hand, develop that leg, grow the respiratory system, and it is responsible for all these body functions. And it is also responsible for your immune system. Now, the cells are still dividing. After 20 to 22 weeks, another part of layer of the mind is formed. It is called the subconscious mind. That is, the emotion starts to develop. Actually, that is the time when the baby starts to kick. These emotions comes from the senses. Of course, we know that sensory organs, the eyes, nose, tongue, whatever it is, 6 senses. So, these senses gives us the emotions and feelings. So, of course, senses gives us the feelings and emotions. These emotions can be both positive and negative. Can you just give some example of any positive emotion?
Love, happiness.
Love, happiness, joy. Yeah, great. Okay. Any negative emotions?
Anger, fear, anxiety.
Yeah, that's great. Have you heard about this, what do you call it, the Devil's Triangle? Okay. Devil's Triangle is actually the 3 basic negative emotions. This is one, fear, it is anger, and this one is guilt. So anger, fear, and guilt are said to be the basic 3 negative emotions. All other negative emotions are a combination of these 3 emotions in various proportions. So, the senses give us the feelings and emotions. I'll just give you an example. Okay, a person sitting next to you is carrying a cigarette packet. If you're a smoker, you feel like smoking. Okay, that gives you the feeling that your mouth is getting dried and you have that craving for a cigarette. And you go out for a smoke and you light up. So, that is called the state. Actually, you're doing something. When you keep on doing something, it becomes a habit. These habits are parts of the protective factor of the subconscious mind. This actually have good intention always, that when you smoke, you feel better. That is how the subconscious mind feels. And it's always lazy. Unless it is replaced by another behavior, it continues to act in the same manner. And somewhere deeper down, these habits becomes values and beliefs. That, oh my God, I've been smoking for the last 10-15 years, I won't be able to quit. So that becomes your beliefs. These beliefs and values actually give us more senses. That you have been smoking for the last 10-15 years, you believe that you actually feel good when you smoke. And these beliefs give you another feeling that you start liking the smell of the cigarette. Again, the feeling, the way you hold your cigarette between your fingers, you start liking that. That gives you, in turn, again, the senses. So the whole process starts once again. That's how the subconscious mind works. Now, the next part, this last part is your conscious mind. What do you think, when would be the time when your conscious mind is developing, start to develop? Any idea? It is somewhere between you are 5 to 8 years, your conscious start to develop. Before that, you don't know what is right or wrong. The babies, children, they don't know what is right or what is wrong. They have only feeling that they like it, they do it. They don't like it, they don't do it. So that's how. Now, this conscious mind is the temporary memory, whereas the subconscious mind is the permanent memory. In subconscious mind, whatever you feel, whatever you have experienced all through years, everything is stored in this subconscious mind. Whereas the conscious mind is like the RAM, it is the temporary memory. Whatever you want, it is taken from subconscious and it processes. And this conscious mind is the analytic, the critical, the rational, and the compare. And it has one more feature, which is the willpower. Actually, when you talk about willpower, this is the time of people taking this New Year resolutions. In 2016, I am going to quit this cigarette. So what happens is, I believe that willpower actually is a power against your will. Willpower actually makes you tensed. For example, you want to quit smoking here, but it is in the conscious mind. But actually what your subconscious says is, I feel better when I smoke. So it has to happen in the subconscious level. So we need to bypass the critical factor of the conscious mind and make the changes in the subconscious level. The methods are relaxation and shock. Okay, when you are relaxed, when you are meditating, the things are straightly going inside your subconscious. So let me summarize. 3 levels: unconscious, subconscious, and conscious. And for permanent changes, bypass the critical factor of the conscious mind and make the changes in the subconscious level. 2 methods to do that: relaxation and shock. All right.
Thank you, Toastmaster Yasir.